Hi, welcome to Liz's Kitchen. Today we are going to prepare for you our barbecue jerk ribs. Again, it's barbecue jerk ribs. I have some seasoning that we will be putting in here. This is just regular season. This is, you can do the chicken season, but this is just a regular all-purpose season. And I have here thyme leaf. We can put that. Don't forget, before you put your season, I forget to tell you, make sure your meat is clean. We washed it already with cold water. So make sure we do that before we start seasoning the meat, okay? I did cut up some onions and garlic, put them in the blender and blend it up. So make sure that is ready so you won't have too much going on when you cook it. This season I'm adding on is called the Spicy King. It's a Caribbean jerk. So it gives your ribs a nice flavor, jerky flavor, and it also it's not too spicy. So if you want spice, you add a little bit of spice. I'm also adding on here the Cajun style King sword. This is also spicy, a little bit, not as much. So if you want more, like I do, I love my ribs a little bit spicy, and of course it's jerk, so I do add a little bit spice to it. I'm also adding some crushed pepper. It could be any brand of crushed pepper. Just throw it on there as many as you want. Put it on. It's not as spicy. And of course, I'm going to add a grill mitt to it. Applewood. So just for the flavor also, you get that grill flavor because we are going to bake our ribs. Okay. So after all these different flavor we put up here, mix it all over like that. And also we are going to add in the onions that I made with the garlic, blend it, add water to it in the blender, and use that to season up your thing. Okay. So now that we get this on here, we're gonna let this bake on the top side. And once this is baked in, we're gonna turn it around and do the same thing on the other side and let it bake some more. So now that we've seasoned this, okay, you can see that all the meat over here have 100% season all over it. Now we're gonna put it in the oven and let it bake. I did set my oven on already, and I have it on roast. It's not on baked, it's on roast. So we can put that there and keep it there for, I don't say 30 minutes, but keep your eye on it because you want it to be brown when you put it in. All right, so let's put it to the bottom. And let it cook. We're gonna come and check it again after 30 minutes. So I will see you back. So we are back to check on the ribs right now. Make sure we are looking at it so we don't have come after 30 minutes. You still need to look at it to make sure it's ready to be pulled out. So with that said, I have been looking at it, so let me just get this out. And this is what it looks like right now. As you can see that the top is looking good. So let's turn this around, and we have to season the other side so you can see how brown this look. You can see the jerk is on this side. Now we have to put it on the other side. So let's just turn this around, and yeah, look at that. So see a lot of gravy in the pan for the meat. So we're gonna start by putting in the other seasoning. Let me just go ahead and put all the seasoning we put on the side. On the other side, remember, we have the crushed pepper, and you can do any brand crushed pepper. We did have the thyme. You can put any thyme season that you use at home. Don't have to be the one I'm using. As long as you're putting your thyme on it. Okay. Next, I have Cajun season that I'm putting on this. You can put whatever Cajun season you have at home. Put it all over it. Then, of course, this is a grill meat because you want that taste. So I do put the grill season on mine. Alright, then of course you have the spicy king that I'm going to put here to give it a jerk flavor. Okay. Alright, so we got a little bit of everything. And of course we're going to be adding a little bit of seasoning, all purpose seasoning. It could be the Creole seasoning. It could just be regular seasoned salt. Okay, and of course, this is the onions and garlic mix that I made. I blend. So we can also be adding that on the top. Remember, we put that on one side. Now we're going to be adding it on the other side of the ribs so they can cook into it. Okay. So there's about 3 heads of garlics and 2 onions that I blended together. Yeah. So I like to pour the sauce, the garlic sauce on it. So the ribs will be well seasoned. Okay, so with that said, your garlic is in there. Oh yeah, you got all the garlic and the onions, yes. So it's gonna be very tasty. Now, once we get that on there, we're gonna put it in the oven again because this side have to get brown. Okay, so there we go. We still have to put this in the oven and wait for this side also to get brown. So see all the juice that's in here is gonna go into your ribs. All right, let's put this back and wait another 30 minutes, maybe less, and we will come back and check on it. But don't forget, keep your eyes on it. Your oven is set on 400. You can do less depending on what kind of oven you have, or you can do more. So, but keep your eyes on it so you'll be able to set it at the right temperature. All right, So we will see you later. Thank you. All right, so we are back to look at our ribs right now. All right. There you go. This is our ribs. What it look like. You take a look at it. So we just took it off the oven, and yeah, this is what we have. So if you turn, ooh, so heavy. All right, turn it around. It's all cooked, and you can see all the sauce in both sides. Look at that. Let's see this on. There you go. Yes. Now, so this is ready. I made this sauce. This is what I have already mixed up. My barbecue jerk sauce. So all I did was get some barbecue sauce, and I did use this brown sugar and some shrimp. You can get your own thing, but it's best to use this sweet brown sugar on barbecue sauce. You can get any brand you like, but yeah. Also, you can also don't forget to add your Caribbean jerk sauce in it. This is a little bit spicy, so you want to put a little bit at a time. So if you want it too spicy, you put more, and if you want it less spicy, you put less. But taste as you go, so you don't over jerk your sauce, and you don't want it too spicy. Again, it's a jerk barbecue sauce, so you want it a little bit spicy. I also put in some thyme leaf in it, which is I showed you earlier. I also put some of that in there for the flavor. So we're gonna go ahead and barbecue our jerk. Season it, and of course, once you put it back in the oven, it wouldn't be that long, because your ribs you just will be putting in there for 5 minutes to get the sauce to cook a little bit. Okay, not too long, because the meat is already cooked. We just want the sauce to get into your meat, so you can get that tasty jerk ribs. Never make the ribs different. This is very delicious. Okay, so I put it on one side, and we'll go ahead and turn it around and put it on the other side. Yes. Now you see all that season, all that flavor is in there. So you can see it's already cooked. We just putting the sauce in, and yes, enough sauce. So you have it on one side, we can put it on the other side and let it go ahead and cook again. And trust me, this is going to be the best ribs that you ever had. Alright, put enough sauce on it. Yep. Of course. Look at that. Can't wait to try it. Okay. Alrighty, we are set. Now, forget to turn it. And we're gonna put it back in there, of course. Forget it one in there, turn it on. Of course, you want to put it back on roast. And I'll go ahead and do, let's say 300. Put it back in there. Oh, let's see for another 10 minutes. And 10 minutes, we'll be ready to eat and enjoy some ribs. Okay? Talk to you soon. So, we are back to check on these ribs. And, yeah, they are ready to go and ready to eat. Now, this is our ribs. Let me turn up this oven and we can get to these ribs. So, take a look at these. Whoa, look at that. Look at the sauce in the ribs. And I bet you can't wait to try these. Look at it. Let them cool off. Let the sauce get into the ribs. And we can have some ribs to eat. But this is the final. Just look at them. And I can't wait to try them. But this is our final barbecue jerk ribs. All right, thanks, and I will see you on my next video. Do me a favor and please subscribe.